We all know the feeling, that heavy, sinking guilt when you know exactly what you need to do, but you just can't start. You scroll, you clean, you reorganize your fridge, anything but the task. It's easy to look at people who don't procrastinate and assume they have infinite superhuman willpower, but the truth is, they aren't immune to the urge to delay. They've simply mastered a different set of mental frameworks. They've learned how to bypass the initial friction. Let's break down the 7 hidden psychological principles that allow non-procrastinators to move forward when everyone else is stuck. Point 1. The 2-minute rule. Non-procrastinators don't wait for motivation. They know motivation follows action. They use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, they do it immediately. Answering that email, doing the dishes, right now. For larger tasks, they simply commit to working for 2 minutes. This lowers the psychological barrier to entry. The goal isn't to finish the project. The goal is to start the clock. Once the inertia is broken, 90% of the time, those 2 minutes turn into 20 or 30. Point 2. Planning versus doing. Most people confuse planning with progress. They fall into analysis paralysis, spending hours organizing their files or researching the perfect method. The non-procrastinator clearly separates these two modes. They assign a specific time for planning, and when that time is over, the planning is done. When they move into the doing time, the only goal is forward motion. They silence the inner critic that demands perfection and focus solely on the next physical step. No more revisions, just execution. Point 3. Future self-empathy. This is a major differentiator. When they delay a task, they don't see it as giving their present self a break. They see it as actively harming their future self. That is, they are pushing stress, rushed work, and sleepless nights onto the person they will become in 48 hours. Non-procrastinators cultivate empathy for the version of themselves they will be tomorrow. They consciously choose short-term discomfort now, the discomfort of starting the hard task, to give their future self the long-term rewards of peace, rest, and a successful outcome. Point 4. The comfort treadmill. They are deeply aware that the temporary pleasure of distraction, scrolling through TikTok, playing a game, quickly fades and is replaced by guilt and shame. This is the hedonic treadmill of comfort. It feels good for 10 minutes, but it's empty. They choose to tolerate the slight discomfort of working because they know it leads to a genuine, deep sense of fulfillment that lasts for hours, days, and weeks. They stop chasing temporary comfort and start chasing sustainable accomplishment. Point 5. Implementation intentions. One of the most powerful tools is the implementation intention. They remove the need for willpower in the moment by making a pre-decision. Instead of saying, "I will work on the report later," they say, "If I finish lunch, then I will immediately open the report file." This technique links a specific unavoidable cue, IF, to a desired behavior. Then, it transforms an abstract goal into an automated habit, saving precious mental energy and reducing decision fatigue.
Point 6. Ridiculous chunking. When a task feels too big, the brain rebels. Non-procrastinators are experts in chunking. They will break a task down until the first 3 steps feel laughably easy. Write a 5,000-word report is paralyzing. Open the document, write the title, and write a single sentence is not. By making the initial step tiny, they trick their brain into believing the task is simple, again building momentum with minimal effort. So the key to never procrastinating isn't about having more motivation. It's about having better mental systems. It's about being kind to your future self, committing to 2 minutes of action, and breaking down your tasks until they are simply too small to fail. If this made you rethink how you approach your tasks and you're ready to build these systems, hit subscribe. We go deeper into the psychology of self-mastery every week. Don't forget to like this video and tell us in the comments, which of these 6 rules are you going to implement today?